welcome back to my channel. First off, let me apologize for the quality, the lighting, the setting, everything about this video. I've been having some technical difficulties. I'm having to film this on my computer, which doesn't have the greatest camera in the world, and just so I can get this video out. So also too, there might be some noise. I live near the Air Force Base, so sometimes the jets are flying overhead, and I'm going to try to do this in just one take. I am going to be using my tablet for my notes, so I may look down from time to time, and that's what I'm looking at. So this video is creating your perfect wardrobe, creating a wardrobe that actually works for you. I have clothes that they don't excite me anymore. I dread going and putting together an outfit because I feel like I don't have anything to wear. I feel like there's just nothing there that looks good on me. A big part of that is I have an autoimmune disease that has caused me to gain a lot of weight. So I went from having this great wardrobe that I loved wearing my clothes when I was a size 6. I was a curvy size 6 to 8 hourglass shape, and now I am a size 16 apple shape. I carry all my weight here in the center. I find that it's very hard to dress my body. Being a size 16, I'm kind of in between that regular sizes, because I can wear 14 in some things. So I'm kind of between those regular sizes and the plus sizes, which plus size technically starts at about 16 or 18, which some things I will wear an 18 in if it runs a little small. So I range from a 14 to an 18 in my sizing. And it can be really difficult to find clothing that fits me, that looks good on me. Some of the other things that bug me too is fast fashion. Now, I can do a whole other video on fast fashion, but fast fashion is just clothing that's just not really well made. It's made very quickly for production to put out and get into the store and be cheap. So it's things that, and not that I have anything against Walmart. I shop at Walmart. I shop at Target. I shop at all of the stores where you can buy cheap clothing. I also shop at department stores and everything as well. So it's not that I have anything against it, but a lot of the clothes that you get from places like Walmart or discount stores is fast fashion. So clothing that's very cheaply made, made overseas, a lot of times sweatshops, people who are getting paid $1 a day. The seams are not very good. So for example, this shirt that I have on is very much fast fashion. Everything inside, it's not super, the seams are not great. It drives me crazy. My mother was a seamstress. She made most of our clothes growing up. As an adult, I did wear designer clothes. So I know the difference between something that is very well made and something that is fast fashion. And I have noticed over the last 20 years, especially fast fashion has just become the norm. So, Old Navy, even like a lot of the brands that people like have become very fast fashion. And, Forever 21, the stuff just isn't very well made a lot of the time. It is not everything. There are some items that you can find at those stores that are well made and will last, but for the most part, you get it, you wear it, a couple of months of washing and wearing, and it starts to fall apart. It starts to get holes. The seams come undone. So you have to replace it. And I really feel that is a thing with the industry where they are trying to get us to spend more. So back when I was a kid, it's not that we didn't have fast fashion. There was, but it just wasn't as prevalent. Stuff was much more well made. But anyway, so that's been part of my frustration. You can hear the jets overhead. I do apologize for that. So that's part of it. But the other part is my body shape, my weight gain. I've had a lot of trouble dressing my apple-shaped body. I've had to do a lot of research on how to dress my apple-shaped body. So I've gotten really frustrated because previous to working from home, I wore scrubs most of the time. That was my uniform, so I really didn't have to worry about my clothing, like what I look like. It was just throw out a pair of scrubs. I look like everybody else. If I wanted to feel good about myself, I might put a little makeup on, do my hair, but that was it. It was scrubs every day. And then my home clothing was just comfort clothing, leggings, sweats, t-shirts. On the weekends, if I went anywhere, it was jeans, sneakers, and t-shirts. It became my uniform. Now I'm working from home. I dread picking out my outfits every day. I feel like, God, I gotta go shopping. Not only that, I've gotten older. I mean, we all get older over the years, right? But I'm not 20 years old anymore. And I remember being young and, oh, I can't wait till I get older and I can wear anything I want. And then, you get older, and the older you get, those fashion constraints come on you again. Oh, if I were to wear a mini skirt and a neon t shirt with some Converse and my hair in a ponytail, people are going to tell me that I'm trying to look like a teenager. We're all trying to look young, number one. Number two, if it makes me feel good, who are you to tell me what I can and cannot wear? I feel that the older we get, we've earned that right to wear whatever we want. So if wearing a mini skirt makes me feel sexy because I have great legs, then I should be able to wear a mini skirt regardless of my age, right? So I really say, as far as fashion rules, everybody should just say screw it. Throw all those rules out the window. Who am I to tell you, hey, throw out the fashion rules? I'm nobody. I'm Jane Doe, part of society, probably the average American, slightly overweight. I mean, you can see I'm chubby, I'm fluffy, okay? Just even up in there. I hate wearing anything all, whatever. But I'm a chubby girl. Um, but yes, if something makes me feel good, I should be able to wear it. And excuse the lighting, it just suddenly got darker in here. I'm going to put on a light and see if that helps. There we go. That's much better. Okay. So who am I to say throw out the fashion rules? I'm nobody. I'm you. Okay. But if it makes you feel good, wear it. If wearing a bright red suit makes you feel powerful, then you need to wear that. So what we're going to do when we are at a point when we don't know what to do with our clothing, we need to take control. Okay. So how do we actually do this? One of the things I started doing this year was watching the fashion feed on YouTube. It's showing all of the fashion shows, and I was watching the 2021, 2022 fall winter lines to get some inspiration. Most of their lines were actually pretty wearable. I remember as a kid watching some of the fashion shows and seeing these outfits that were completely outrageous and going, God, how does that relate to my life? How can I pull that in? Even if something looks like it's totally outrageous and something you would never wear, but you really like it, there's something about it you like, figure out what it is that you like. Is it the puff sleeve? Is it the chain embellishments? Is it the color? Is it the hemline? Whatever it is, pull those aspects into your wardrobe. So look at Pinterest, watch the fashion shows on Fashion Feed. This is not sponsored by Fashion Feed in any way, but watch them, get some inspiration, and start writing down the things that you like. Decide on the style that you want your wardrobe to be. Are you bohemian, classic, American classic, um, vintage, trendy, a combination of all of these things? Decide on that because you can choose eclectic or trendy or bohemian or whatever, and we can gear your wardrobe to that. So, one of the first things you really need to do to really decide how to revamp your wardrobe is to go through everything in your closet. Now, understand this is not going to happen in just one day or just one weekend. This is going to take time. So, over the year, we are going to be developing our sense of style in our wardrobe. And it can take years to build a good wardrobe. And I'll tell you why in a few minutes. Um, right now, we are going to be working on our fall winter 21-22 season collection for our wardrobe. Okay, so we are going to pull everything out of our closets, our drawers, our shelves, everywhere. So you are going to go through every piece of every item in your wardrobe. Before you even do that, though, you need to decide, what do you do every day? Now, there's a reason I'm asking you this question. If you are a lawyer, you need suits to be able to go to court. If you're a teacher, you need to be able to dress professionally, but comfortably, because you need to be able to move around with the kids. But this is still a job, so you need to be professional. If you're a stay-at-home mom and you're shuttling 3 kids around town, you need to be comfortable. You need to be able to get on the floor to play with them. I apologize again. The jets are overhead. That's the sound of freedom. Um, If you wear a uniform, how many days a week do you wear that uniform? Do you need clothing to go out for after work? Do you just need clothing for the weekends? These are all things that you need to do. What do you do during your days? So, for example, I work from home now. I my days pretty much consist. I get up. I have started exercising in the morning, so I do my workout in the morning. I have breakfast. I take my dogs for a walk. I have computer work that I do. I do filming and editing. Um, I visit family. I run errands. I am scouting locations for shooting. I'm it doesn't require my, I mean, just by listing those few things, you can say I don't require a lot of formal wear or business wear or things like that. I can get away with some loungewear, but wearing a t-shirt and sweatpants every day, I'm not comfortable doing that because of the flexibility of my job, of my life. I like to be able to get up and go out at a moment's notice without having to go get dressed. So maybe some nice classy loungewear. Okay, when I say loungewear, I'm not talking like sweats and tees. I'm talking like beach pajamas, knit, baggy pants, a shirt, maybe a cardigan sweater, like some of those things. I'd like to incorporate some exercise clothing. So I am going to keep jeans in my wardrobe and some t-shirts. But maybe some pretty dresses and slacks to go for when I go run errands. I love vintage style, so I want everything to kind of have a vintage flavor. So I'll probably get some saddle shoes, some kid sneakers. I want to also have a suit to be able to wear for those times I do need to be professional. I mean, hey, you never know, right? Um, so I want to make a 1940 style suit. Maybe get some T-strap heels or some Oxford shoes that are heeled to go with it. So that's what I would like to incorporate in my wardrobe. So what you do on a daily basis really does influence what you need in your wardrobe. If I have a lot of formal affairs to go to, then my wardrobe would include formal gowns. So if I have, let's say I have 4 formal gowns in my wardrobe, I don't have any formal affairs that I go to, so I'm going to get rid of them. Okay, I don't need them. I might keep one if it's the style that my wardrobe is going to. So I wanted to go vintage. So if it fits that vintage style, I might keep that one for that just in case occasion that pops up. But if I don't wear it by next year, out it goes. So these are the things you have to think about. So once you've decided all of the activities, the types of clothing, make a list of specifics, be specifics. I said kid sneakers and saddle shoes, right? So those are 2 things I want to get to incorporate into my wardrobe. Make a list, okay? So let me just check my notes here. Get creative with your list. Now, we're going to go through the clothing. So I highly recommend getting a friend who can help you out, who can give you an honest opinion, and go through every piece of clothing. Does it fit? Does it not fit? Is it torn? Is it damaged? Is it damaged beyond repair? Is it too small? Is it too big? Can it be fixed? Can it be refashioned? And you're going to make piles. So you're going to need 3 bins or 3 bags for your piles. One is for the trash, stuff that is absolutely beyond repair. It's stained. Um, Stuff that you would never purchase secondhand also goes in there. So things like underwear, bras, bathing suits that you would never purchase or you're not comfortable purchasing secondhand, all that's going to go in there too. If you're getting rid of it, it's going in the trash bag. If you're uncomfortable throwing away clothing for trash and you know someone who's a sewist or some creative people, let them go through it. Maybe they can take stuff for scraps, for filler, for something that they can refashion. Who knows? Let them go through it before you throw it out. But then whatever's left, just make sure you throw it out. Get it out of your house. The second one is going to be stuff that can be altered, fixed, refashioned for it to work for your wardrobe. So you love it enough to keep it, but it's not quite working the way it is, and you're going to fix it, tailor it, whatever you need to do. It's going to go in that pile. Then the third pile is the giveaway pile. So this is the one that it's not working for your wardrobe anymore. It's no longer your style. It doesn't fit at all, and you're not going to fix it. It's not going to ever work. It'll go into that pile, and that pile is either going to be donated or you can resell this stuff on eBay, Poshmark, Depop, whatever. Okay, so you have your 3 piles. So you're going to go through each of your items and you're going to sort them. This should be a quick process. Okay, just take them, try them on, make your decisions, and put it in the piles. It should not go, I mean, I have a lot of stuff, so it took me a long time to go through all of my stuff, but it should go, like, each piece should be fairly quick. You shouldn't put on a piece and be there for 20 minutes trying to figure out if you want it or not. Make a quick decision. Okay, so once you have done that, now you are going to get rid of the trash stuff, start photographing the stuff that you're going to resell and posting it, and either drop off your donations or schedule for them to be picked up and get them out of the house. As far as the tailoring and altering stuff, if you don't sew, go ahead and drop them off pick a day and drop them off at the tailor to have those hemmed or whatever it is that needs to be done with them. If you do so and you're going to be doing this stuff yourself, then you're going to keep that pile in an area 1 day per week. I do Mondays and my Monday mending. You're going to grab at least one item and completely do that item until they're all done. And it's going to take a while, but I mean, you'll get the net. And if you get frustrated after a couple of months, you're not getting through your pile, then you can decide to take them to a tailor or just get rid of them. Okay, so we've done all of that. So now on a completely different day, you've done all that stuff, you can take a break. The following weekend, let's say, you're going to grab your, hopefully you have your stuff back from the tailor. If not, then grab your tailoring stuff that you have to alter. And you're going to go through all your clothes again, but this time you're going to put them together in outfits. You're going to try to make complete looks from head to toe. I mean, I'm talking including your jewelry, accessories, bags, belts, shoes, outerwear. So if you have coats, this needs to be included. Does the coat go with your outfit? Do you need to purchase a new coat? You're going to start making a list of the things that you still need. Do you need a pair of earrings to go with that dress? Do you need stockings? Do you need a specific colored pair of shoes? A specific undergarment? Make your list, okay? But take pictures of your outfits at the same time. So you're going to need your camera phone or have a friend take pictures of you with their phone so that you're creating a lookbook so you can recreate the looks that you're putting together. But you're also making a reference book so that when you go shopping, you have those pictures to look at. It's like, oh, and put it on your list. I need earrings. Okay, you need earrings to go with what dress? And you're going to put it with whatever picture it is so that you can look up the picture when you're shopping for the earrings. So once you have completed your outfit, take another picture and have your final lookbook, and you can never ever again say, I don't have anything to wear, because you can look through your lookbook and pick out your outfits. So the final step that I'm going to talk about in this video is budgeting and curating. So budgeting. This works for everybody, whether you have no money or you have lots of money. Now, if you have unlimited funds and you can start from scratch, I envy you in the best way possible, and you can just clear out your closet, get rid of everything, and go shopping. But most of us are broke. I am. So it's going to take some time, some frustration, some indecision, some crying, and some money. So we're at the point where we need to make our budget. So you really need to look at your finances and be realistic about what you can spend. Don't worry about what your list could have 500 things on it that you need to get. We're not looking to cover everything in this season. How much for this season between September or October and March can you spend for your fall winter wardrobe? So for me, I can spend about $200. Some people may only have $50. Some people may have $800. Now you're going to take your budget and you're going to look at your list and decide what are the most important things that I want to get. And then you're going to put your budget towards that. And you want to get quality. And we'll talk about quality and budgeting and sticking to your budget in another video. But you want to get quality over quantity, because something that is well made is going to last you a long time versus, oh, I can get 5 t-shirts in every color I want, but you wash them 5 times and their seams start coming apart and they're trash and you have to buy more. So we want to be sustainable. Thrifting is huge, huge. Because even if you're thrifting fast fashion, you spent maybe $1, $2, $3 on something instead of 10, 12, 20, 15. I can't see spending $25 for a t-shirt. I spend $4 at the most, and that's for a very well-made brand name t-shirt. Usually I spend about $1 to $2 on t-shirts. So just go to the thrift store and see what you can get from there. I thrift all the time. It saves my budget. And a lot of times you can find really good quality pieces at the thrift store. So yes, you might spend $25 for a blazer or for a coat, but that coat originally cost $400. So you can save a lot of money by thrifting. With the Christmas holiday coming up, or if you have birthdays, always ask for the stuff that's on your list. You know, people always ask you, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for your birthday? Tell them this. I want this pair of shoes. I want this blazer. I want this belt. I want this bag. Quality items, and you might get it as a gift, or you might get money that you can put towards it to be able to purchase it. So you have to learn to get creative. But yeah, spend some time creating your budget, and then curation is the shopping. You're going to be picking your quality pieces to add into your wardrobe. Okay. So your homework, you're going to go through all the steps. Okay. So you're going to go through your clothes. You're going to think about what you do on a daily basis, go through your clothes, get rid of anything that does not work for your lifestyle. Okay. So if you need to be chasing kids around, you're not going to be keeping a lot of formal skirts or tight pencil skirts or stuff like that. Okay. You need to have comfortable clothing. So get rid of anything that's not going to work for your lifestyle. Then once you've done all of that, you're going to get rid of all the stuff that you need to get rid of, tailor the stuff that you need to tailor, right? That was all step 2. And then you are going to go through and start making outfits and making your list for what you need for shopping. And you may not get everything this season, and that's okay, because there's always next season. There's always next year. And your list can just continually go forward. One thing I've had on my list for ever are diamond stud earrings. I want 1-carat diamond stud earrings. And I haven't had them as a priority, so they've been on my list for a couple of years. But I'm hoping to get them by next year. So we'll see, because now the priority for them is getting higher for me. So it can take years to curate your list. You want to get good quality pieces, and I want to get actual diamonds, not zirconia. And then create your budget and start curating. So we'll talk more about shopping. There'll be another video up about me going through some of my clothes. And there will be a video going up about putting together outfits. Well, I'll put together some outfits from some of the stuff I already have. And then we'll then start going through creating the budget and curating clothes. So that's what you have to look forward to in the next few weeks. If you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell notification button below so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos that go along with this video series, as well as just seeing anytime I ever post a video. So I hope this was very helpful for you guys, and I promise the quality on the next video will be much better. Have a great day, guys, and get fashionable.